guys, this is me again. Hope everybody had a great holiday and had a lot of great food and spent time with friends and family. But I wanted to share this little story with you guys that during the holidays, or especially Thanksgiving, it makes me think of my godmother. She would always host, or still always host, us for Thanksgiving. And we tell this story or repeat this story almost every year. And during the summertime, I would always go and spend time with her a week or two out of the summer. And this one particular summer, I think I had to have been maybe 6 or 7. And she said, let's go for a walk. We need to get our exercise. Let's go for a walk. So she grabs her stick. And this summer, my older cousin, Gaffney, was with us. And we take off, walking through the neighborhood. And so as a lot of people know or do, I guess, if you're walking through the neighborhood, you usually have a stick or something in case you come across an animal or a dog, maybe. So she has her walking stick. And so we're taking off. We're trekking through the neighborhood. So we kind of circle the block and go around, and then we come back around to head back toward her house, about 2 blocks from the house. And to my left, there is this huge German Shepherd sitting in the driveway. Now, there's a backyard, so there's a fence, but the dog isn't in the fence. It's sitting in the driveway, just chilling. Now, mind you, I'm 6, 7 years old, and when I was younger, I was a little scrawny little something, so the dog was about my size, if not bigger. Well, to me, in my eyes, it was a monster. So I look to the left, and my aunt and my cousin, my godmother and my cousin are walking a few steps in front of me. So I see the dog, and he kind of sits up, and just as soon as my godmother starts to say, "Don't," I take off running. I don't know where I looked. I ran between some houses. Before I know it, I'm so deep in the woods, down around somewhere. I don't know. All I knew was this dog was bigger than me, and he wasn't going to get me. Now, mind you, my godmother has her stick, and I guess she could fend it off or whatever. I just wasn't going to wait around to see what was going to happen with the dog and her and the stick. So she starts to say, "Don't," and I take off. So next thing I know, I'm in the middle of the woods. I ran from what would have been, somewhat safe, but I don't know. All I saw was the dog, and I took off. So I hear her calling. She calls me Tracy Ann. Tracy Ann, Tracy Ann, and she's just yelling. So I've stopped running halfway. I don't know where I thought I was running to. But when I started running, the dog started running. So she calls my name. I didn't come running out the woods, but I'm crying. I come out of the woods and find her, and she's like, "Why did you run?" I said, "You not see how big that dog was?" And she said, "I was about to tell you don't run," right? Had I waited just a little bit longer, I would have gotten the full instruction, if you will. But thankfully, she called me to come out of the woods. And all she did, literally, when the dog got up to take off after me, because I started running, was yell at the dog with the stick, "Stop." And guess what the dog did? He stopped and went back and sat back in the driveway, minding his own business like it was doing before I decided I wanted to take off running down the woods, right? But it made me think about in life, how we jump into things. We get these big, bright ideas, and even God said, and we take off. But we don't wait for the instruction of what he said or told us to do. But one thing I love about God, at least the God I serve, he'll call you back. He'd be like, "She done ran all the way. Nobody told her to do all of that. Precious, come back. Come on back. Come on back this way." So, if you get nothing else out of this story other than a laugh or whatever, just know Even sometimes with a God said, we can go on the wrong path and try to help God, which I do or have done so many times. And he'd be like, no, come on. He won't leave you out there. He'll call you back. Come on back. Y'all have a great Wednesday.